Hello, and welcome to the stream. I am Dixie Hobo, and today we have RPR round 16 here in the beautiful Monte Carlo, aka Monaco, and we are in for an absolute treat. But before we get into any qualifying stuff, we have a full qualifying day. 17 drivers should be joining us. Obviously, 2 are joining late, but 16 drivers, sorry. But I'll get into the quali. Dada, good boy. Yes, he's saying Dada. You know it's Dada. Alright, you can come watch? You can help me with the stream?
What, because he said Dada?
Come on, yeah, because he said Dada. You know, you got to reward good behaviour, ain't you? So there we go. Come on in. Say hello to everyone. Say hello to everyone at home. Hello. Right, so what we'll do, we'll jump on board with Cherry, and this is also Baby Hobo's first Monaco experience. Poor thing.
He watched it the other day.
Not Monaco.
Yeah,
but Monaco as in like he's watching it. Like he's watching his dad do his thing. You know. Hi, Mrs. Carl. How are you? Say hi, Mrs. Carl. 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 There we go. So we'll jump. Hope you're well. How are you? Hope you're well. So yeah, let's go into the standings quickly. So, starting with the driver's standings. Oh, there we go. Block me and Baby Hobo off. So, currently in the lead is still Jack with a stonking 285 points. 37 points behind him is Avi. Not had a good 2 races last, so hopefully he can try and turn that around. He's in second with 248. Johnny Stokes is in third with 206. Gustav is in 4th with 199 points. Scotty is in 5th with 104. We have Chubb in 6th with 100. DXD Moreland has climbed up the table after starting really late. He's got 91 points, so a fantastic start from him. Speed number 25, who's still in good old Texas. He is in 8th with 71, so there'll be no points for him today because he won't be racing. In 9th place we have Ali Defa, who has 54 points. Cherry is in 10th with 42. Erez in 11th with 35. Mr. Carl is in 12th with 28. That's 28 special traits he's had over the season, which is very good for him. El Stefano is in 13th with 17 points. Frenzy is in 14th with 16 points. Rob is still desperate trying to finish a race and get more than 2 points, but he is on 2 points still. Fingers crossed for today. You know, you never know what can happen in Monaco, and Rob loves this track. He's actually put me. He's my outside tip to win. So you want to actually put little bets on? I'm giving Rob some great odds if you want to put a bet on for Rob. Yes. Don't give it away. Rob said he's going to. Rob said he's going to do really well today. All right. And then finally in joint 16th with Nilpois is Andreas, GGC, Dr. Robot, Hodzoger, and Booker Bronco. Right. Moving on to the constructors' standings. I am very well, thank you. We are very well, I should say, but he is a little fidget. Wants to always get down. This little car, F1 cars. You like the F1 cars, didn't you? Right. Oh, he's kicked me in the nuts. Cherry goes fastest to 113.2 so far. So Jack going slow, 114.5. Okay. But anyway, the constructors' standings. Alpine are still. Shut your bloody hell up! Daddy's trying to work. Daddy's trying to work. Go on, down you go. Alpine are in first place with 335 points. McLaren are in second with 342. So they're catching up a little bit at a time. 43 points behind, and both Moreland and Gustav are pushing to take the constructors away from Jack and the absent Chubb, who apparently has taken a leave of absence to give him a break from the game. Williams are in third with 310, so it's still tight there for the battle for the top constructors. Williams there. Haas are in fourth place with 283, so they're starting to fall back a little bit now, Haas, but they are still in the good shout for it. Stop it! Stop having a puppy. Aston Martin are in fifth with 82 points. Mercedes are in sixth with 71. 7th place with Red Bull with 58, which is like in real life. 8th place we have the Alfa Romeo team with 39. Alpha Tauri are in at 9th with 2 points, and Ferrari are still yet to score, and Lucky wants to come back. Happy? There we go. Alright, so let's get rid of that. Weather, we do know it's going to be a dry weekend. Thank you, Rob, for letting us know that. I haven't got my sim hub up, and I'm about to get my ear pulled out from the baby. Get off. Get off. Let go of my bloody... You're pulling my whole head. You do that. You know that, didn't you? My whole head goes like that. Now, get off my fucking thing. Get off. Get off. Well, Frenzy's already out, but that's normally in the pits. Get off. Chubb is back today. Oh, he is. Chubb is back. Chubb, obviously Jack's had a go at Chubb, and Chubb has returned. So I'm glad we have a return in Chubb. Hopefully he can score some good points here in Monaco. Monaco obviously is a track that not everyone loves. It's not everyone's cup of tea. But it means that we could see some shocking results if, for example, the leader crashes out and there's a big pile up and takes the top 3 with him. You never know what could happen. It's one of them tracks that you need to do well in qualifying. Qualifying is hella important around here. So we'll put on our weather. Hopefully it should work now. Oh, that's working. Is it working? There we go. And weather's on as well. There we go. Perfect. We've got everything on. Everything looking good. So we're going to jump on board and quickly see any damage as well, people. Because this is a track that's going to yield some damage. Rob on track at the moment, doing well. He is on the hard tyre, so obviously everyone is currently through as long as they beat Frenzy, who's set a nothing time. So as long as they can beat Mr. Frenzy, they are definitely through. They just got to cross the line at whatever pace deems necessary, and it is Monaco, so just get around the track and you're fine. Just get around the track without damage. It's easier said than done around this track. So there we go. Gustav has gone fastest so far of a 110.8. He is not holding back. And what have you done?
What?
Oh, he said you're going to warn me to tell you. I need to turn my whole stream off.
I'm sorry.
For fuck's sake.
Oh, sorry, it was baby that pressed it.
No, it was. I just sleep with the remote, Dan.
Yeah, I just took it off him. Oh, I just took it off him.
There we go. Rob now coming round into the famous tunnel. On the approach to Raskas. Johnny Stokes has joined, so we do have 16 drivers in, but obviously Frenzy has retired already, so still only 15 are going through, which means that intermediate tyres still a good choice, the safe tyres, or the hards, whatever you want to do. Rob right now is taking an easy stroll, picking out his next boat when he wins this race. All the prize money he's going to get from winning this race. He's just finding a nice boat, finding a nice area to park it at the moment. Nice easy lap from him. Thinking about his time in the casino later on after he bets all his winnings and wins again. Go to black. Crosses the line and does set a 1:17.8, which will be good enough to go through to Q2.
No.
Who else on the lap? Mr. Carl. How's Mr. Carl getting on? He's just started his lap, hopefully. So doing on board with Mr. Carl. Oh, he's missed start lap. He's got no ERS burning. He's on intermediate tyres. He probably don't need the ERS burning, to be honest.
Oh, what now? What have you done? Oh,
We have got Moreland ahead, so we'll have a look at Moreland as well. Moreland is on a dry set of tyres, by the looks of it. Yeah, oh no, he's not, never mind. Inters. No surprise. You should say tyres, not fairness. RPR allow you to run tyres that aren't fitting with the weather conditions, which is, good to save tyres. Definitely save tyres on that. So you make the most of it. You can go into the next round on a dry track, as Moreland's capped the wall there, but no damage. If you can go into Monaco or any track with extra tyres, extra dries, then you're good to go, really. Race to the line. Moreland's going to set a 1:14. We'll jump on board with Carl as he goes round swimming pool now. Hopefully to go for a little dip. Oh, someone has spun there. I believe that looks like Rob on those. Well, it must be Rob because there's no GGC today. So Carl just slowing down a little bit, taking it easy. He's just got across the line. Board's getting shown to him. He's done purple sectors. I don't believe that. And there you go. A 1:25.3, which is going to get him through. Chubb has returned. The prodigal son is back on a set of intermediate tyres and on an outlap. So I think Rob's got it back into the pits now, and he has. So we'll jump on board with Chubb. Chubb. Also, the finals gone really quick there. 1:19.9. Also on Inters. That's a very quick time for Inters. Got to say. There we go. On board with Chubb.
Oh, someone's getting in the heart.
In the lovely blue French Alpine. Up the hill now. He's got a car just ahead of him, just come out the pits. I'm not entirely sure who that is. It looks like it's a Williams. And it is, and he just blocked him a little bit there. That could be a... Who is that? Scotty. Oh, Scotty, what have you done? That could be a penalty there. Oh, that wasn't. It was Johnny. Johnny? You should know better than that, Johnny. Getting in someone's way. I said if Chubb was... If Chubb wanted to play the team game, that is definitely a shout for a penalty. Yes, he's on intermediate tyres, but definitely still a block there from Mr. Stokes. It's a good job it's not into Q3 or anything like that, and everyone is through. Otherwise, there would be a definite shout for it. There we go, lovely from Chubb as he goes towards the swimming pool, or as he would call it in the French car, the piscine. Lovely into the chicane now. Oh, very tight through here. This whole track is extremely narrow. You feel that you want to breathe in through every single corner and every single straight. Crosses the line. And it's a 1:19 through. It would have been a better time if he didn't get blocked by Mr. Stokes. And that's what you should do, Mr. Stokes. Get out of the way. Scotty is on an out lap. He's in Valdez. Hopefully it's not this and next lap. No, it's not. It's all good. Johnny is ahead, going through to Casino.
The Terra's coming.
Terra is on his way with sellotape, which I'm a bit worried about. He's got to come at me and tie me up with sellotape. Waller's retired in the pits. He knows he's safe. There's not much threat. Obviously, at the moment, the danger is with Johnny and Avi, who just need to cross the line in order to be through with a valid lap. Avi is on an out lap, so he's just going through the funnel chicane now. So he'll be starting his lap any moment now. Johnny into Raskas. Nice and tidy. Be careful that water sticks out there. That's where I DNF'd on Friday. This track, I think, is all about concentration. You just need to keep your focus. Like, I lost focus during Monaco last week, and I tapped a bit of the water stuck out, and my wheel flew off. So this track is more about concentration than actual race pace. Qualifying is all about race pace, all about speed, because you need to be, ideally, the higher up the grid, the better. As the famous Will Prex. I thought his fucking name. Will Paxton. I want to say Will Paxton. Will Buxton. Sorry. As famous Will Buxton starts, if you qualify first, 19 drivers start behind you. So.
Stop trying to do that.
Very, very key advice. Sage advice there. Johnny goes into 7th on 117.1. Scotty 119.4. Ali Defa is coming round the final sector, or final two corners now.
No,
he's on hard, so it should be a decent lap from him. Bit of a kick out there, but all well and good. Crosses the line. Does go 6th on a 115.3. Again, seeing him safely through. Now it's only Avi who hasn't set a lap yet. And also on intermediate tyres.
Baby's coming. It's kissing the carpet now.
It's lovely here. Lovely scenery here in Monaco. We can definitely appreciate it from the spectator point of view. It's amazing how much elevation is in this short circuit. And now you're alongside the beautiful marina. Gustav's retired in the pits. Not unsurprised, he's definitely through. Look at that beautiful water, real water, unlike Miami where we saw the fake water. An actual boat, an actual sea. Love. Oh, spin! I was optimistic looking at the scenery. Avi's gone round. No damage somehow though. Not sure how he's managed that really. That was quite lucky from him. But again, all he's got to do is cross the line. So could have been worse actually. Could have got a wheel off in that one. As he get out of the way of other cars, but I think the other car is a is underneath us coming into the pits. So there's no threat from him. I think Abby's just going to play it safe and cross the line. I don't blame him. Like I said, everyone is through. There's no need to worry. And here we go, 1:33.5, getting him safely through. So we are still, I think we're still missing one driver. I do believe it's meant to be 16 drivers, and I thought there was 16 with Johnny joining, but it looks like that the board was lying to me. So let's have a look and see who we actually are missing, because where's attendance? There we go. So Hod Zojo. There we go. first one, Mercedes. There is no Hod Zojo. Hopefully he does join in quali. And it is good to see Chubb back racing. So yeah, it's one board of Avi as he basically approaches the or goes back into the pits. Everyone is through. They're just literally sitting in the pits watching Avi go around, doing a bit of a Raikkonen and sitting on a boat somewhere, leaving their cars running.
I thought you were getting your hair cut.
Funny.
What?
Funny that.
No, I thought you was.
Oh yeah, how's that gonna happen now? Get me a haircut. Avi goes fifth fastest. He does. I don't know why. I don't know what. Well, that wasn't needed really. He could have just come to the pits and retired. But there we go. Goes fifth fastest on intermediate tyres. Wasting our time there. Making us wait a whole minute as we enjoy more beautiful scenery of Monaco.
Not real.
Monaco is real. It's a real place.
Yeah, but
Oh, Avi's retired on track. That could be a penalty there. Naughty boy. Retired on track. Caught on stream as well. Look at the state of it. Rob Sim Racer, I'm going to call to you as a steward. Is that a penalty? Retired on track. There's no point fucking retired on track. Sit there for a minute. Sit there for a minute. Because you've fucking wasted all of our times by making us go round and round and round and round. But 20 seconds, 15 seconds, you might as well just leave it play. Don't retire. Sit there and make everyone else wait now. Wish I had the ability to like not, with my vote counted. I'm glad they're gonna wait the whole full time of this, and there we go. So everyone through, other than Frenzy, which is not surprising, but I think even Frenzy's through actually. Yeah, Frenzy's through as well. So Frenzy will have to retire again. Frenzy getting through to the next round. So we'll have to retire, which means we'll only have 14 drivers fighting for that top 10. Oh, I'll tell you what, it's fucking hot today. I'm boiling.
Danny, stop. You're not going over that side.
But I want to go that side.
What?
What?
I ain't talking to you. Danny!
Yeah?
Oh, fuck
I'm sorry, I'm
Send your fuck on, very nice.
you. Go annoy Daddy. No! Leave me alone.
Go out, go in the hallway for a bit.
No!
Yeah. Relax in the hallway.
I need to fucking I'm tired.
Oh god, look at the lovely boats. There we go. Nobody yawning. It's only Monaco.
It's more interesting with your wheel.
Oh well, he's going to be a race car driver. What can I say? So let's turn on telemetry again and lap data, and we'll wait and see if the first car is out on track. Still going to be nice and dry for this. No rain expected this weekend. Here we go. Some movement now as a McLaren's gone out, a Haas has gone out, and a Red Bull's gone out. So we'll jump on board with, I think it's going to be Avi. No, it's not. It's going to be Erez. There you go. Erez, the first one on track. So we'll do a little on board as we can't see him at the moment. God, keep yawning. Let's look at more scenery. Frenzy's instantly retired in the pits. So there we go, 14 drivers fighting for the top 10, like I said earlier. Tell you what, I am taking my hat off today because I am boiling. Fucking hell. It is baking hot. Oh, lovely hat here probably now. Probably the first time you've seen without a hat on. I don't like it. Oh, Jesus. Alright, actually, I'm opening the window because I am too hot. Oh.
No! Put your fan on!
Recall there. Oh my god. It's absolute sauna in here.
Let go of my hands a minute! Danny!
Hang on 1 second. Right, I'm back. Baby monitor. I'm going to see how hot it is in this room. Let's have a look. Guarantee we're over 20 degrees. That's what it fucking feels like. 27 degrees! 27! The one I'm fucking sweating. Right, I'm going to show you that. You can see it on there. There's a fucking light. Let me turn the light off for that camera a minute. Oh, no. Right. $27 degrees. If you can see that. 27 degrees in my room. I know I'm blocking thingy spinning out there, but that's ridiculous. 27. Can't get over that. Right, so a couple of times we've set already after Eric's little spin. Scotty has gone pole with a 1:11.2, Warren a 1:11.5, Johnny a 1:12.0, Chubb a 1:12.2, Elsfana a 1:13.8. Rumax has jumped up and won a 1:13.8, 1:12.8, sorry. Cherry a 1:14.1, Rob a 1:14.9, Mr. Car 1:15.4, and Eric's a 1:36.8. We have Gustav on a lap. We're on board with a Gustav lap. We'll have a nice quiet Gustav lap. And there we go. That was a lovely little lap there from Gustav, 1:11.5. Slower than Scotty. Scotty at 1:11.2 is still the fastest time so far. Moylan just said, just got so close to sending it into the marina. That ain't good. No, a wet McLaren isn't a good McLaren. And look at that there. Lovely awareness as he lets his rival go, Jack. Mate, I can't get over that.
Do you know I'm actually freezing?
27 degrees.
Yeah, but I don't care about what the temperature is.
27 degrees.
I'm actually freezing.
Right, I want to remind you that when it's 27 degrees outside as well as inside.
Yeah, that's different if it's
No,
outside.
it's not. Exactly, because you can't fucking do anything. You're fucked. 27 degrees. That's too hot.
Well, that ain't my fault.
Yeah, did I say it was your fault? But what it is, we can let the air in, let the coolness in.
I'm trying to get the baby to sleep.
He's not going to sleep in 27 degrees heat.
How do you know?
Because it's too fucking hot. I can't sleep in 27 degrees heat. Oh God. Need more than a fan on, I think. Actually, what I'm going to do.
Put your fan
I
on.
don't have any like cold drinks in there now.
Yeah, you ain't got that,
What I used to do is empty this
that
fucking...
Pepsi. That Coke.
I'm not in it. Oh, I've got a fucking cold
I did
can.
open it. I did open it today to take a tablet. 'Cause I didn't want to open the can. No.
Take a tablet. Oh, you got a nice cold drink Coke in
No,
there. Thanks, babe. You know, that's brilliant. I did take a little bit out of it. I did take a little bit out of it, you know, to take a tablet.
I did.
What fucking size was this tablet?
No, I did sugar.
That's how much she's taken out of it.
Shut up. And some fell on the floor actually.
What the fuck? What? It was a tablet like this size fucking tablet?
Yeah.
That's tablet she's taking. Thing is, rectally she's taking it.
Yeah, for all piles.
Yeah, exactly. So why should these fucking drink to shove it down? I have no idea. Also, why is this a thing? Why is this a You've made more plastic to save a lid.
Try that in the baby's cheek, you might like it.
Well, all I'm going to do now is take the fucking thing off. And split them myself at the same time. That's not my punishment for that. Jack, a 109.997. A 109.997. That is a very, very quick time from the championship leader around Monaco. That should be easily enough to see him through into Q3, and also probably take pole as well.
Okay, get that off him before he starts eating it.
Ta. Thank you, Dan. Alright, you can have this one. That one? Ooh. Big controller. Daddy controller you've got there.
I didn't put the heat on, your mum must have put it on.
You say you did. Alright, so Rob had a bit of a spin. I saw him with a little dot, so not sure what happened there. He's not having the best time at the moment. 1:14.9. He can go faster than that, Rob. And he needs to find at least another second to see himself into Q3, which isn't impossible. Carl right now on his lap. Can he improve at a 1:15.4? Not on this one he can't, as he's got crossing at a 1:20.7. So he'll go around again. Erez is in the tunnel. Looks like he's going fairly slowly. Doesn't look like a fast time from Erez, but we'll see. No, it's not a fast time from Erez. This is invalid. It. Wumax, what's he going to set?
It's a daisy.
He's going to go round now, full throttle to the line, and it's not going to be a good one as he's set at 1:26. So we go round again. Johnny has rejoined. Now Johnny has experienced connection issues over the last few days and weeks. Hopefully doesn't play. Oh, careful. Hope it doesn't come into effect today. Okay, so we're going back on board with Carl. And he's coming through the marina on the approach to swimming pool, the piscine. 7 temps faster. Good old Carl. So doing well at the moment. Should put him in contention with P11. Depends on what he can do in the last sector. Full throttle now, about to run out of ERS, but he does set a 1:14.8. Bit shy of ERS, but does jump Rob Sim Racer for P12. Rob also on an outlap. Wumax, what's Wumax going to do? He is currently slower, according to that split time there, but it did set purple. So I don't know if you believe that or not, but we'll cross the line and we'll see what he's going to set. So there we go. Womack's crossing the line. Does go slower, so he'll be coming into the pits. Will he have time to come out again, though? That's the difficult question. So right now, in the danger for drop zone, we have... I want to take Chubb out of it. Chubb's quite safe where he is in a 1:12.2. I think that's quite a good time. So Womack's on a 1:12.8. Again, fairly safe. It's not terribly in danger. But we have El Stefano 1:13.4. Cherry at a 1:14.1, who definitely can improve. Erez on a 1:14.2, who definitely can improve. Carl on a 1:14.8, and I'm assuming Carl can improve, and definitely Rob can improve at 1:14.9. So we'll see what Carl does. I think Carl probably come into the pits now, and he'll have one more attempt to try and get into that top 10. Cherry, Ladifa just gone faster and knocked out Cherry. 1:17.3, so that's quite a decent gap, but it's not comfortable. El Stefano, I think, should come out the pits and try and go again. I don't think he'll be safe there. Cherry is 7 tenths up at the moment as he goes into the last sector, and you got Rob right behind him. We'll keep an eye on Rob's time in a second. We'll jump down to Rob. We'll see Cherry cross the line first of all. So Cherry now keeping it close to the wall, setting a 1:13.2, definitely safe. Rob is 2 tenths up. Is it going to be enough to get into top 10? No, does jump over Mr. Carl. So 2 minutes. Rob probably can't come in and out again. He might have to just do a cool down lap and come back, or he'll push again on this lap to try again. We'll see what he's going to do as he comes through the first sector, which is after this little straight here. He is 3 tenths up, so here we go. Rob could improve again and potentially could jump Erez as it stands. So who else we got on track? Erez is out on track now though, and starting his lap. And Adifa, I think, will be coming out again. El Stefano's had enough. Maybe he didn't have enough time, or don't think he can better himself, but he's put himself in danger as Aladifa can now go again and try and see if he can find that 3 tenths needed to knock El Stefano out.
Danny!
Erez, on the other hand, 6 tenths up. That improvement, not enough to knock out El Stefano actually, but will put threat with Ali Difa. So we'll stay on board. Womack's on an outlap. Is he going to have enough time though? I don't think he'll have enough time to get round, surely. A minute. Oh, maybe he does. Yeah, he should have enough time. So we'll stay on board with where's Rob? Rob there is invalid his lap. So Rob's gonna have to try one more time, and he will do. So we'll jump with Erez. DRS wide open. Crosses the line. Does he go into 10th? No, he goes into 8th. A 1.5 second gain. Huge gain from Erez. Sees himself safely through into Q3. Ali Difa's invalid his lap, so he'll have to try and do one more. He needs to find at least 5 tenths or half a second. Rob again is 2 tenths up as he goes round the hairpin. Mr. Carl is also on another push lap. It all comes down to this. Womack's also on another push lap. So we've got Ali Difa, Rob, Mr. Carl, Womack's all fighting it out to try and stay, or some stay / get into Q3. Time has gone down. It's these last drivers left on track. Who's that spun? I thought it's Rob. Rob's round the wrong way and nearly come together with Haas there. Oh, that's got to be damage to the rear wing, and it wasn't somehow. So Rob will be out of Q2. Mr. Carl, can he do anything as he goes through the tunnel on the approach to Raskas?
You don't know what you want, do you?
Takes it nicely. Into the marina he goes. Crosses the sector line. He is nearly 2 tenths up on his time. Not enough to even beat Rob at this stage. Unless he can find something massive in the final sector. He goes deep there though. Could affect him massively. DRS now wide open. He's going to cross the line. Is he going to get through to Q3? No, doesn't even beat Rob. So he'll start in 14th place behind Rob Sim Racer. Adifa has invalid his lap, so Womax is safe and he knows it, so he comes straight into the pits. And that is quali over for one more round to do Q3. Oh, a lot of talking there. Probably the most excitement you're gonna get in a Formula race around Monaco. And there we go. So, into the top 10 shootout we have Jack, Scotty, Gustav, Moyland, Avi, Johnny, Chubb, Erez, Wilmax and Cherry. So there we go. So both Hasses are through, both McLarens are through, both Williams are through, and both Alpines are through. The top 4 big teams are all through, along with a Ferrari of Womax. And obviously we have a Red Bull of Cherry. But yeah, we're going to be focusing mainly on these big boys here. Look, a McLaren 3-4 would be great for points, but I'm sure they're going to want to break into that first and second spots if they can match Jack's blister in time, or 9.9999999 recurring. So here we go for the final session, and Diva's left session. Hopefully you can get him back in, so I can't really invite people. Oh, pinata! So here we go. It's getting a bit, I'll say, foggy here in Monaco. A bit overcast. Wait now for drivers to come out. Red Bull and McLaren simultaneously, along with the Haas, same as we saw last time. So I'm assuming that will be. Oh, it's Avi this time. There we go. Avi, the first one on track this time out of the Haas boys, followed by Moyland, Cherry, Jack, Gustav, and Chubb, I believe. Yeah. Oh, one more to come out. I think that will be Johnny Stokes. Everyone apart from Erez has come out. Womax and I believe who's the other? Scotty, who has just come out, as well as Erez. Erez, yeah. Just Womax then. Womax stayed in the pits. So we'll go on board with Mr. Smooth himself, and we'll see a lovely cinematic shot of him going around Monte Carlo. Fun fact about Monte Carlo: more millionaires per square footage than any other place in the world. There we go. Avi now starts his first flyer, the session's first flyer, as Womax is coming out of the pits. Hopefully he doesn't get in anyone's way. It doesn't look like he has there, avoiding, I believe that was Moylan's coming out. Or coming round, I should say. Avi going through Casino now. Avoiding the massive hump in the road there. Round the famous hairpin. Yellow flags are just Womax get out of the way, so that's fine. Into the tunnel. Past a huge cruise ship. Into the blistering sunlight of Monaco and the marina. Bit deep into that chicane, which caused a bit of, well, slow exit really. Into the marina, through swimming pool. Very nicely cut there from Avi. Beautifully done. Final 2 corners now to navigate. Full throttle to the line. Avi will set the first time of the evening. A 1:11.2. Can Moyland beat it? No, 1:11.3 from Moyland. That wasn't a clean lap from him. Jack's got a 1:09.7. Ridiculous time. Cherry crosses the line, goes 1:13.8. We'll jump on board with Moylan's teammate. Doesn't look like he's actually using any ERS. Well, he was flashing. I don't know why it was flashing, but 1:17.1. Not a good time from him. Johnny goes a 1:11.6. Erez now coming round. Chubb went back into the pits. Possibly Chubb had some damage there on his lap. Erez a 1:13.1. Scotty. I don't know if he's got damage. He might have picked up some damage. I'm not too sure. He's come straight into the pits again. So possibly damage on the Williams and on the Alpine. Oh, Jack definitely clipped the ball there. So he got away with that though. Avi into the pits. Moyland into the pits, I'm guessing. Yeah, into the pits from Moyland. They're possibly using scrub tyres, so I wouldn't be surprised if that's why they were a bit slower. Johnny, I believe, will come in pits as well. I think Chubb is back out on track, and he is. Whoa! Erez is out. Erez has crashed in Raskas.
Oh, goody.
He just jumped up there. Oh, Gustav set another lap. 1:10.3. So not good enough to compete with Jack at the moment, but back to the first row on the grid. We'll stay on board with... we'll go on board with Cherry. Sorry, Chubb even. Oh, never mind. I was going to say, I want to see the damage from Erez, but unable to. So, going into 7 minutes now of quali remaining. So far, everyone but these 3 cars at the bottom setting lap times. Chubb is just coming round swimming pool now to start his first or second attempt at a hot lap. Moylan's back out on track along with Avi. This time Moylan gets out ahead of the Haas. So clean air could help his lap time here. Chubb now up the hill to start his first lap. Well, again, second lap. On the approach to the casino. Lovely stuff there. Keep it nice and tight. Beautifully done. Again, using this... Oh, actually gone over a bit more of the hump on the road there. Has got a Williams ahead of him. Now this time he won't want that car blocking him like it happened in Q3 today. Q1 even, sorry. So fingers crossed that Williams has a bit more awareness this time. Obviously I don't know if it's the same Williams, but you know. Go with the drama. Into Raskas now. Oh, very close to clipping that wall there, keeping it nice and tight. Into the marina. And swimming pool now. Hopefully he doesn't get any dirty air from that car ahead of him, but it probably is affecting him a little bit. He will get a nice little tow down that home straight though. Albeit a very little one. Chubb goes 6th fastest in the 1:12.1. Scotty, who just started his lap. Womax is going around the back of the track now, so we'll start with Womax. We also have Moylan behind. Womax sitting his personal best on the session so far. So after this we'll jump and watch Moylan as Moylan is approaching the marina now. About to go into it. Womax sets his second attempt and goes 13.0. Moylan now has no wing. So Moylan we come into the pits. Not a good day for him so far. He's getting beat up by Avi. Avi, on the other hand, also values his lap. So, again, both these cars will have to come into the pit. Avi could probably come around again if he wanted to, but it's probably... depends on how much tyres he has left. If he hasn't got the tyres, it's probably just best to stay out. Jack's gone faster still on a 1:09.4. Unreal from the Alpine. That's nearly a second faster than his rival, Gustav. and Avi does attempt to go around again now. So we'll jump on board with... Who else are we going to jump on board with? Cherry? Where's Cherry? There we go, final sector. Why aren't you racing on Friday? Because I'm being taken out with a shotgun. Bang! No, it's my birthday on the 5th of May, which is obviously not this Friday, but next Friday. And my lovely partner, fiance, and my Alexi and my sister and my brother-in-law are taking me out. Don't know where we're going. I ain't thrilled, but they reckon I'm gonna love it, so it's fine. So yeah, I'm going out on Friday now. They told me yesterday, and I think they saw Speedy. I think they saw my face drop when I found out it was on a Friday, because my Fridays are quite sacred to me, as we see Cherry cut in the corner. Like my Fridays are quite important to me, so they saw how disappointed I was. But I think they said I'm gonna like it, so fingers crossed I'm gonna like it. I don't know what it is, so wait and see. I don't think I will. I think we're back. They said could be after 1 o'clock. So I don't know.
But that window is getting a dress.
No, this is too hot.
Okay, so when he gets ill again, you're
Yes,
dealing with it.
fine. But yeah, I think what they said we're going to be back after midnight, so there won't be a chance of me being back in time. Avi improves to 110.8, so that's a good time from him. Moylan, on the other hand, has got a full wing this time, and he's going to cross the he's going to start his lap anyway, so that's why it's good to start off with a full wing. Hopefully he can end his lap with a full wing. Jack's definitely safe there, but it looks like an Alpine is coming on track. It is Chubb though, not Jack. I think Jack probably happy to retire in the pits. Gustav looks like he's made a bit of a mess of that in the last sector. A huge mess of that in the last sector. So now he's got a minute 30 to do a nice slow... Oh no, he's got damage. Never mind, he has wing damage. So maybe the end of his quali prematurely. It looked like he's on for a good time there as well. Moylan apparently is 8 tenths slower. He's got damage again. Ah, Moylan's not having a good day at all, are you, mate? Quite sad that I'm missing this race. But Monaco's a good race. I am gutted I'm missing it on Friday. No, I know I'm missing two street circuits, Singapore and Monaco. And I don't mind Monaco. I do like Singapore. But hey ho, you know.
Get over your fucking self.
Yeah, exactly. I've got to get over my fucking self.
It's a fucking day out.
So I'm waiting on board now as Chubb's going to cross the line to start his final lap. Gustav, does he improve? Oh, that was Moylan. Moylan's going to go around again with his broken wing. So good luck to Moylan. Hopefully he can find the time he needs. Gustav, charge into the line. DRS open. Can he get close to Jack? On this lap. Because he's now started his flying lap. Johnny Stokes now. 1-9. What?
So you're going to moan when you miss out on the 27th race? The baby daddy's party.
I ain't missing out on that race.
27th?
No one's going to be here at 11 o'clock. 9 o'clock even. 9 o'clock, I could disappear for an hour.
What, on Saturday?
Yes.
It's out of order. It's his first birthday.
Yeah, and I think I'll be there. No one's going to stay the whole day on the Saturday.
And your nan won?
Yeah, Nan, we see Nan all the time. Johnny goes 4 for the 1, 11.3. Moylan's, can he do it with wing damage? Thank you. Oh, a bit of a kick out there as he goes through the final corner. Can he beat his time? No, he's slower still. That wing damage definitely comes into effect. And now we've got Johnny to contend with, who's just pipped him into 4th place. Gustav now, the only one left, and he's bottled it and gone into the pits. And got damage as well, so there we go. good. So finally, for the final time at qualifying, this is your top 10. Jack is top and will start in pole. Gustav will join him on the front row in second place. Avi will be on third. Johnny Stokes in fourth. Moyland with a poor qualifying is in fifth. Sixth place we have Scotty. Seventh place we have Chubb. Eighth place Womax. Great qualifying from Womax. Ninth place we have Eres, who did DNF. And Cherry, unable to beat that time, will start in 10th place. Whoops. Sorry, my bad. I kicked the button. So here we go. Weather-wise, I'm not going to touch. We are going to see bright sunshine. I'm going to turn it off now. Don't need to see weather. Now the guys are just going to pick their strategies, pick their tyres, pick amount of fuel they want in for the race. Monaco is notorious in real life safety cars. In the game, not so much. It's like it's coded differently. There will not be, I guarantee, there will not be a full-on safety car around here. We get VSCs, we won't get a full safety car. We may not even get a VSC. How was racing last week? Or around Monaco? Or around here? Around here is always exciting. It was really good fun around here. For Friday, Monaco, I DNF'd because I was not concentrating in Monaco. And in... what was the race afterwards in RPR? What was RPR race last week? Last Friday. I can't remember. Can't remember how well I did. Probably not so well with that situation. I can't remember. Let me have a look. I have to go back and have a look because I didn't remember. Abu Dhabi? No. What was last week's race? It wasn't Monaco. Definitely wasn't Monaco. That was Bahrain, wasn't it? Bahrain, I don't think I did great. I don't remember. I don't think I did amazing in Monaco. What did I do in Bahrain, Jake? Where did I finish in Bahrain? It wasn't good. I know that much. I don't think I was up there. Anyway, we'll look at the tyres here quickly while they're going round. So, tyre choices for Monaco. Jack has chosen the hard, which is probably a good shot considering how much pace he has today. FP2, I finished third. And... yeah. I'll 1 second. 6, 7, yeah. Was a late safety car, yeah there was. So Jack is on the hard tyres. Gustav and Avi picking the mediums. Johnny and Moyland and Scotty on the hards. Then the mid-pack 7th place to 14th have chosen the mediums. And Frenzy has chosen the hards. Right, now, let me have a look at this. Because my memory is shocking. Considering it was only like 2 days ago. I don't remember anything. Let's have a look. I think I did pretty well in both. I think it was... okay, it was 4th. Me and Moyland finished 4th and 5th. I was 5th, he was 4th in the sprint. Because we both got damage on lap 1. And in the feature, we finished 2nd and 3rd. And Mano won both races. I can't remember what I was like in Bahrain. But yeah, it might have been like 6th or 7th. I think it was amazing. But here we go. We're going to jump on board with Johnny and see the start of this race. 5 lights are on the board and away we go here in Monaco. Great start from Mr. Stokes. He's got a great run against the medium runner. Getting a bit squeezed there from Jack, and it's contact with Jack. Huge contact with Jack. And Jack has got damage, and Gustav is through and winning this race. Jack has fallen down behind Avi. Moyland seems to get away with damage there, but he is stuck now behind the injured Alpine. And now making a move potentially up the inside. Jack tries to close him off. But he's gone too deep, Jack. That damage is causing him mayhem. Jack is falling down the grid order massively. I think there was contact there with Womax. Maybe got away with it. Jack is going so slowly. Huge contact there with Johnny and Jack, and it's caused Jack to fall down the grid massively with bright orange or yellow wing damage. You can see his whole end plate's missing. He's let his teammate go, which is good teamwork there. Oh, he's gonna be fuming. He's gonna be fuming. Other hand though, for McLaren, Gustav has broken away massively. 2-3 second gap already on the first lap. Johnny Stokes coming along, probably feeling a bit bad that he's affected another driver with an impact damage like that. But I'm sure the stewards will look at it after this race. Avi keeping close behind, and Moylan obviously as well. Moylan's doing very well to keep in contact with these guys. Avi, with the medium tyre, is going to want to be getting past Johnny as quick as he can. But the problem is, this track is difficult to overtake. Fucking ads, Red Bull gives you wings. Wait, there is definitely a thing you can do to avoid that, Speedy. What you do, you hit the subscribe button. Subscribe, motherfucker. Subscribe, motherfucker. But here we go. Moylan is now back with DRS of these guys. I'm going to jump back and just see what else is going on around the track. Jack is now at the back of the pack all on his own and chosen the medium tyres. So he has got a long way to go, and without a safety car around here, it's all down to what he can do pace-wise. So he's now in a quality session again. Money whore, definitely, mate. You got to be a money whore. Money, 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 money. There we go. Moylan's still keeping in contact with these. This pack. Gustav setting the fast lap of the race. DRS is enabled as well, so Moylan's not in a terrible spot because, in theory, Avi will have to pit, and Avi's getting slowed down. Essentially, Avi's on these faster medium tyres. He's stuck behind Johnny, so he's getting slowed down massively. Moylan is essentially in P3 at the moment. Good luck filling 39 laps of this ship track. Thank you, Jake. I do appreciate it. So basically, with Avi being where he is now, his tyres are going to be wearing faster than the two guys around him. He's not getting the full potential out of those tyres, so he's going slower, and he's still got a pit for the same tyre these two are on, which are slower. So Avi potentially is losing out massively. So he does need to put in a bit of a shift now and try and get past Johnny Stokes, which around any track is easier said than done. Around Monaco is next to impossible. Like, this track is difficult to overtake on anyway. Well, sorry, Johnny Stokes is difficult to overtake anyway. Around Monaco it'd be next to impossible. So we'll look on board with Rob. Rob is chasing El Stefano down as well as they got DRS into. Oh, Rob needed a bit of a better exit there. He could have had a run there on El Stefano. Oh, Rob's gone round. Rob's out. Oh, Rob. Rob is out of this race on lap 4. Careful, Jack. Yeah, Jack's gone through fine. Oh, so unfortunate. Rob was doing so well. Just got in the power a bit too early and the rear just left him. And this is what I'll say. There'll be no safety car here because safety car come out the track now. It's going to smash into Rob. Why are you on board? Because I was on board. I was just on board with Rob. you mean in general? Because I think I was just looking at the gap. Because sometimes the camera around that home straight is just shocking. Jack's gone wide. No, well, Johnny, what?
Jack's gone.
Sorry, Johnny's gone wide. What happened there? He just glitched him out of the wall. Johnny's left. Johnny is no longer in the car. This is Avi's chance now to get past. DRS is wide open. Johnny is not in the car. The AI defends him amazingly. And this is also Moylan's chance now. Moylan can sniff blood. And he's going for a little look up the hill. Let's come out of this. Now Avi trying to do everything he can to get past the AI car. But even in Monaco, it's still even with an AI car, it's still impossible to get past around here. They go into the hairpin now, and again it's so tight with Scotty catching up as well. Avi looking all over the place, trying to get past, and still unable to. Now it's a four-way battle now, but here we go. This could be the chance Avi needs, but it is through the tunnel. It's going to be difficult. He has to be put on his big boy pants to make the move here. Moylan's having a little look as well, but too far away this time. The only thing you can hope for is that Avi tries a risky move past the AI car, and the AI car has some sort of damage with him. Johnny has rejoined. This is not good for Avi at all. Avi is probably raging that he couldn't get past to make the most of that. Johnny will be back in his car momentarily. But did Johnny get damaged? That is the question. I don't think he did. I think he got away with that quite nicely. But Johnny looks like he's back in his car. Or is he? I think he is. Oh, Avi's gone for a lunge. Avi's going to be out. Avi's lunged it. What was he thinking? And he just reversed straight into Chubb. Oh, Avi, that was bad driving. That was bad driving. What are you doing? I can't condone that. Both Alpines have had an absolute mare at the start of this race. What? I have no idea what Avi saw red. Avi basically just went, you know what, I've got to get past Johnny now. And what he's done, he's just sent him to Sandoval. And then reversed on track, smacking into Alpine. Chubb had nowhere to go at all. How the... Yeah, Avi should have DNF'd. I don't know how Avi is still alive. Avi should be dead. Avi should be dead. On the other hand, somehow in all of that, we did miss... I think the damage... No, there's no... Somehow we missed Moylan overtaking Johnny Stokes there. I'm going to see if I can get Moylan's stream, because Moylan will be streaming, and see if we can clip it, because I completely missed it. I apologise, all you Moylan fans. But I am... yeah, I was so busy looking at the mess that Avi just caused. Let's see if I can get a clip, and we'll see if we can watch that back. Let's see if I can rewind this a little bit and find when Moylan overtook for the lead, second place. Oh, let's turn that off. Would help. So we can see. Actually, we can see the whole situation here. Oh, that's how he got past, obviously, because of the impact. So that's how he got past him. So we'll put that there. We'll put it in the full screen. We'll see if the replay cam I can get working again. Let's have a look. Is the replay cam working? No. Let's try and... Oh, yeah, we go. Replay cam working. Oh, let's fix that a little bit, though. Fit to screen. So there we go. It's the replay cam of what happens. Make it a bit smaller, actually. Let's put it a bit smaller so we can still see what's going on around us. So there we go. Put it in the corner down here for a minute. So here we go. This is what F1 should have all the time. Replay cam. So, replay cam, what happened here from Moylan's point of view. Put the sound on as well. So coming down into Sandoval. You can see Avi go for the lunge as Johnny rejoins. And Moylan just zooms past. I think Johnny was just more confused than anything. And there we go. And then obviously they chopped that session. So, shocking what happened there, but there we go. That is what happened from the replay cam. We can minimise that now that you can see that anymore. So now we have a McLaren 1-2 here in Monaco. Jack has made his way all the way up into 8th place. So we're going to stand on with Jack for a bit as he fights his way through the pack. He's now stuck behind Erez in 7th. Again, apologise. Going for the F1 battle cam. Yeah, literally. That worked out well, I think. Have all zero of them. But yeah, we'll see how Jack's doing, because Jack seems to be getting past a lot of these drivers. There's a little look there into the marina. Basically pushing round that Haas now. Obviously he's on the medium tyres. He is very quick around here. He's still right behind the Haas now as they enter the straight. Let me turn my sound up a little bit so we can hear the car. Good. Todd contact there between the two. I don't know whether Erez moved twice there or if Jack will see that again. Jack's gone for another lunge with a corner. It's never going to really pay off for him there. Jack's getting a bit feisty. He's getting a bit impatient now, getting stuck. He's not had the best of races so far. Now he's stuck behind a rival. And he's lunged it in and he's finally got past Erez. Bit of a cheeky move there, but he has made it happen. Yeah, there was a lot of movement in the braking zone there from Erez, so I can understand Jack's frustration in that manoeuvre. And now he's got a long way to go to catch up to Cherry. But yeah, it's very, again, it's one of them tracks. It's just difficult to overtake anyway. So when you have an opportunity to overtake like Jack had round down the main straight, and the driver is moving more than once, which is not allowed in F1, your frustration gets the better of you. And that's why I think you try to send it straight up the very next turn. Lost my bloody lid to my vape, so I've just thrown it somewhere. Where's that gone? Oh, fuck's sake. Here we go. Now I'm on the fucking floor looking for a vape lid.
Maybe shut that door.
Hang on. Shut the door, the door open now.
Don't be.
There, I got it. I've got it. Still just wait till I turn my computer off, then we can do it.
I'm not waiting to.
Well, Jack is already up the back of Cherry. Obviously Jack has got a lot of pace around here. Now Cherry, being the brother or brother-in-law of Scotty, may make it difficult for Jack to get past. And Jack's going to look into Raskas, lovely lunge, and get it stopped in time. Beautifully done there from Jack. And he's now up into 6th. I think he was taking the racing line, just didn't leave Jack's space. I think there was definite movement. It looked like he definitely went from left to right a few times down that home straight. There we go. Let's stay on board with Jack again. He's got 10 seconds now, the gap between him and Womack, as Cherry is into the pits. And it is for a new wing, which will explain the slow speed and the high rate that Jack did catch him. Obviously, Jack, we know Jack is quick, but that was very quick in order to catch him. And Jack will start the pit again, don't forget. These tyres will not get him to the end. So he's essentially right now on the same strat as Gustav, and Johnny's left again. And lucky to have his teammates behind him. So this could be a chance for Scotty to close up to his teammate. But as I was saying at the start of the stream, Johnny's connection has been really bad the last few weeks. And it's coming into effect now more and more. And it could potentially lose him and his teammate a chance at the title. Because there's a crash there from someone. Is that Cherry? Yeah, Cherry's had a bit of a moment. He's got away with it. And he just blocked Gustav, probably unintentionally there, but hopefully he doesn't disturb Gustav too much. And Mr. Carl make the overtake past him. Lovely stuff. Is there damage on that car? I thought I saw damage. I can't really see though because the angles are rubbish. Come on with Carl. No damage on the Red Bull. Just a mistake there probably. So Johnny, I don't believe is back into this race yet. But yeah, but like I said, it's just causing him absolute mayhem. I think if Johnny was able to stay in this race, he would still be in seconds and with Avi behind, because I don't think I saw Avi getting past him. But again, that move could be looked at by the stewards from Avi, because I think that was a dangerous attempt at an overtake. I don't think there was much wrong with. I think, by the looks of it, with Johnny, knowing Johnny, I don't think the contact with him and Jack definitely was not intentional, but obviously has hampered his race. As we're seeing Johnny Stokes' AI defending massively against his teammate. They're going side by side up the hill. I've got a crap angle. Oh, for God's sake, this game. And Scotty has dispatched his teammate, even though he's rejoined. So Johnny now back in the race. He's getting a bit frustrated. He's lost another place behind his, well, due to the fact his internet is so poor. We'll jump. Who's that gone into the pits? Oh, Ares in the pit. Sorry, added deep in the pits of a new wing. Jack is now 2 or 3 seconds behind Womax. To be able to see him very, very shortly. And there we go. You can see him there. Jack's tyres probably screaming the amount of pressure he's putting on them. Womax doesn't have data on, so we can't really tell what's going on with him. But these medium tyres are probably starting to fall away a little bit now. So we'll stay on board with Jack as he's now on the. It will definitely be on the back of Womax. Is inside DRS already? Womax, as a reserve driver, hasn't got to give the place up. He is fighting for position. And hopefully we'll see a more patient Jack. But he's looking for a move straight away. Womax is just going to allow him through. Not sure why Womax would do that, but hey ho, Jack is now through and now chasing down Johnny and Scotty, the 2 Williams ahead of him. The gap between them, 8 seconds. So we're going to wait and see Jack, see what he does. But let's see if his tyres can hold out. Because I think his tyres will probably have to probably be done by the time he gets near to him. He has gained a second already on Johnny. Whether Johnny's left again, I don't know. It's hard to tell really if it's Johnny or it's an AI. They're very AI-ish movements. But hey ho. We're going to jump on board with Frenzy as he's behind El Stefano. Bad exit there from El Stefano and overtake through the tunnel. Lovely stuff there from the Red Bull driver of Frenzy and into 9th. Obviously on the mediums, El Stefano's on those older mediums are going to not help El Stefano at all at this stage of the race. And they are getting caught by Gustav, who is literally sharing sectors and catching them at a rate of knots. So Jack gap is 6.5 from him and Johnny. Johnny's got back inside DRS as Gustav is in the pits. Gustav now pitting from the lead. Hopefully he comes out in fairly clean air. I believe he will just come out probably in behind his teammate just about. Or at the same, be very close actually between these two. Yellow flags are waving. Who's that gone round? It's Jack. He's got no wing. He's pushed it far too hard. And he's got damage to his wing. So he's, again, having a bad day. It was old Jack. He's going to have to come into the pits now and change that wing. Again, like I said at the start of this race, anything could happen. One of the favourites could easily get damage. And it's happened for Jack twice. But it is the same time that he would probably be pitted at. So it's not the worst in the world. But obviously, all that time he's gained catching and chasing has just gone downhill. And now he's on the harder tyres. Not looking good for him. Williams boys looking very comfortable in third and fourth. Gustav is right behind his teammate. Obviously Moyland on the harder strategy, the alternate strategy. I doubt will fight Gustav too hard. Probably will let him through in a lap or so. Because Gustav is catching him quite well. We have Ali Defa right behind Erez. I just want to see if Moyland's going to allow his teammate through now or wait until later. As you see Ali Defa there. Well, no, probably Mr. Carl pulling out the way of the two leaders. We'll see, have a look with Ali Defa. They're just ahead of these two actually, going through the hairpin. So let's have a look quickly with Moyland again. Is he going to let him pass? He does. Great little manoeuvre there from the teamwork. from Team McLaren. Bit of teamwork there, letting the team through. Team orders. Gustav is faster than you. Gustav is faster than you. But Gustav retakes lead of the race. Erez gets another penalty, which is gonna put him behind Adifa regardless now. But I'm sure Adifa's gonna want to get past him. Ah, he got damage as well. It's not gonna help him on the Haas. El Stefano in the pits, so that'll be for a normal pit stop. No damage on that car, so normal stop for El Stefano. Yeah, no damage on that car at all. Aladifa still right behind the Haas. Jack now on the fresh hards has got to do it all again. Back in 7th place, now he'll come back. Huge gap between him and Avi. He's not going to be a happy bunny today, is old Jack. So looking now, these two having a little ding dong battle. Let's have see how how long this goes on for. Oh, Womack is in the pits. Womack is pitted for his hards tyre now, so from mediums to hards. He will come out behind Jack. And he does, so Jack, easy place for him, back up into 6th place. Still got 8 seconds to gain on Avi. He's one of his championship rivals. But as constructors go, this is going to be a huge positive for the McLarens. Only one Alpine in this race left. And he's down in 6th, whereas the McLarens are 1 and 2. Huge chunk of points for them. As we've seen, Adifa still stuck behind Haas of Erez. So these medium tyres, let's have a look at these tyre wear, medium tyres. They are starting to get to that point of crossover. Moylan's tyres 43% on the rear. The front ain't too bad. Front tyre ain't too bad. As we're seeing Cherry get out of the way there from blue flags. We'll see with behind Scotty and Johnny, very healthy tyres again. They're still 40%, so they can go a bit longer. We did see the hard so far go 15 laps before drivers started to struggle and come into the pits. With lighter fuel load, 15 laps could be extended to 16. But I suppose if you can push these hard tyres as long as possible, it's better for you. Jack gained another few seconds there on Avi. Now the gap's 6 seconds. So about 2 seconds a lap he's gaining there on the Haas. So give or take, in a few more laps time, should see Jack on the back of Avi. We're going to stay on board. Where is Aladifa? Oh, he's fallen back a lot from Erez. He's got... Oh, he had to let the leader through, hasn't he? So he's let the leader through. He's not been able to gain on that, so potentially lost out a bit of time there. Oh no, he's back within the same sort of time as he had. Needs to be closer to Gustav there to make a little cheeky move. Do a little Max Verstappen. Back in the day. It's the only battle really on track at the moment, other than Jack, who's in his own little fight at the moment, trying to chase down the world at the moment. Don't know how much more time I can say it in at the moment. Aladifa fallen outside DRS there, so not having a good first sector so far. The Aston Martin. But this track's all about consistency and concentration. You need to keep your focus, keep driving well, can keep out the wall essentially. You can keep out the wall in this race, you're on for points. And again, it's a lot easier than done around Monaco. It's a very difficult track in any situation, let alone we are trying to chase down a car in front. So yeah, it's very difficult for these drivers. And on no assist as well. Don't forget, these are no assist drivers. They have got no racing line. There's no ABS. There's no traction control. All manual. So yeah, so basically, from the track perspective, all they're seeing is that there's no braking. There's no lines telling them what what to brake zone and where to go. Like they've just got to do it from pure memory and the feel of the car essentially as well. As Adifa get out of the way there of Moylan's as he flies past. But again, losing that, he chooses strange places, Adifa, because he's now allowed even more time between him and Erez. Jack has got a penalty and another broken wing. Oh, Jack, what is happening to you today, bud? You're not having a good day. I was looking at the gap, I was like, Jack must be around 2 seconds now to Avi. And yet, he is all the way down in 6th. And we'll be pitted again, which means he'll probably come out probably in about 9th. We're going to stay on board with Adifa now, because he's got a chance to sneak past Erez. No, maybe not. So he's getting that time back again. There's more traffic coming out the back of this. What's going on back here? It was the Aston Martin letting the 2 Williams through. So Jack back into the pits for a set of mediums. A fresh set of mediums as well, mind. So he can really push. He has come out in 7th because... I'm not sure why actually. How he's come out so well. I thought he would have easily... I thought he would have got jumped by at least another car. Moylan's into the pits, so Moylan's pitting from 2nd place and chosen the medium tyre. So here we go now. This is crucial for the battle for the win, or the 2nd place even. So Johnny and Scotty, they have to pit separately, obviously, because they don't want to stack. So either way, one's going to have to pick the optimal strategy, one's going to have to pick the not optimal strategy. So I don't think they're talking apart either, so it's just going to be pure chemistry from these two of when to pit. Moylan is 5 seconds from him already, but obviously he had a huge gap to start off with. So once these two pit, obviously he will take the lead of the race. Jack will be setting fastest laps still, as he's now on the set of medium tyres. Gustav has got the fastest lap at the moment. Well, there we go. So Scotty's chosen to go in now. Johnny's going to have to stay out another lap. Whether that was the plan, I don't know. But Moylan takes back 3rd place. Adifa's still stuck behind Erez, as Moylan makes his way past Mr. Cole again, about the 2nd or 3rd time in this race. So Scotty comes out in fairly clean air, to be honest. He's got a bit of a gap between him and the car in front, which is the back marker, and there's no one behind him at all for literally a whole sector. Literally a whole sector. As he goes through sector 1 now, there's still no one in his sector. So he's got a load of space behind him. Could come in again for another set of tyres into the race. That could be a fast lap attempt. Johnny's left again, as Jack fast lap of the race at 1:11.5, unsurprisingly, on these set of medium tyres. So now, I would expect the AI to bring in Johnny now, so I don't think Moylan's going to have too much to worry about. Yep, and the AI has brought Johnny in, so that's probably good time in there. So Moylan won't get DRS though, but I don't know how he did get DRS from the car in front. But easily gets past, and now back up into 2nd place. with clean air in front of him. So just now back to qualifying and a boring race, fingers crossed for Moyland. Johnny has come out behind his teammate, which is unsurprising considering that it's now an AI car in there. But can Avi's got quite a way to go though. Avi's way behind Johnny. Again, these two are barely sharing sectors. And Avi's been lapped by the leader. So 5th place has been lapped. That's how good Gustav is doing right now. He's managed to lap his rival. And he won't be happy. More than a penalty, I don't think he'll be too much fussed about that. He's got a huge gap. He did so he cut the chicane at Raskas, which is gifted him that penalty there. Jack now right behind the Ferrari, so this is a good battle now. Jack's going to be chasing down, and again Womack's not fighting it. Just let him through. Come on, Womack, give me something to watch. Fucking hell. Cherry's left session now, so Cherry's out for whatever reason. But he's got a bit of a gap between him and his teammate. But it's the last point of the thing as well, so he wants to get back in quick. Let's have a look. Now Jack now 2 seconds from Avi. Avi on the 1 lap old mediums. Jack on the 3 lap old mediums, and the gap is 2.2 seconds. Need my rivals to get no points. Your rivals are currently... Who are your rivals actually saying that? Let's have a look. Go down there a minute. Moylan's going to win this race. Jack's pitted again. Jack's pitting for another set of mediums. No damage. That's a strange call. No! Jack disconnected! I didn't see it. So Jack disconnected and his AI's pitted him. Oh no. Oh god, Jack can't get a better day, can he? Surely. He's gone down to 8th. Oh no, it's fuming. He'll be gutted. And he's put old mediums on. He has 14 lap old mediums. Why? Why would the game do that to him? I don't get it. He was on fresh mediums that can make it to the end. Why have they put him on 14 lap old mediums? Oh, that's gutting. That's so gutting. This game's broken, mate. This game's fucking broken. So, anyway. The rivals, Aledifa is going to get some points. But he's a bit far away from you, to be honest, Speedies. I won't be too fussed. Obviously, Moylan's going to pull away massively. Chubb's not going to get any points, but he's still quite far. You're in a bit of no man's land, to be honest, Speedy, in the table. So, Frenzy and Cherry. I think Cherry's back in now. I did see him like talking away down the bottom. You know, his little mic coming up. Has Jack come in again? Jack's coming again. Oh my god. Jack's AI is coming again, and they've put on hards. They've put on 7 lap old hards. He's at the points. Jack's AI is out the points. I don't think Jack's gonna come back. I wouldn't come back. He's in 11th place. What was the point in that? What was the point in that? He's got no ERS to battle with anyway, because if he does come back. Oh, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. He's now getting blue flagged. From, I believe that's... Is Jack back? No, I don't think that's not Jack back. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Aladifa, meanwhile, still stuck behind the house. These two are really going at it today. Obviously, on paper, Aladifa's going to get it because of the penalty. I'm sure he's not too fussed. But he's about to be under threat from Frenzy on the mediums behind. This is where Aladifa needs to make a decision. Does he try and go for a move on Erez? Or does he instead just defend against Frenzy and risk losing that 3 seconds to Erez? Moyland and Gustav in a world of their own. Gustav 33 seconds clear of Moyland. Easily could come in and pit for a set of softs and go for fastest lap of the race. Especially considering that Jack, who has it, isn't here anymore. And I doubt we'll be returning. Moylan's 14 seconds, 15 seconds to Scotty. Nothing really can do there. Frenzy gets a penalty there, so now Aladifa's in a bit more comfortable space. As both cars run out of penalties. Womack's in the pits, and he's going nowhere. Retiring. Okay, so everyone's in the Garber place because Womack's decided to retire. So Ferrari are going to get no points again. So right now we have a McLaren 1-2, Williams 3-4, and a Haas 5-6 as error. Oh no, Latifa. All you had to do was keep it steady, and now he's got damage and he's going to be gutted. Cherry's going to get past him. He's going to fall out the points really. Jack's back by the looks of it. It's getting squished a little bit there, Jack. He's trying to unlap himself, clearly. He's made the move there past, I believe that's Johnny. Again, I didn't see Jack rejoin. But he has rejoined. He's on for a point. Yeah, Jack's definitely back as he loses his rear again there. It's for the third time he's done that. This time no damage. Johnny's left again, so again Johnny's left, which would explain why suddenly Jack was in a bit of a sticky situation with both AI cars around him. Aldiva's pitting for his new wing. It could allow El Stefano someone to play with for a little while. Oh no, is he going to pit? No, he's just letting Moyland go, I believe. Johnny's rejoined to find out he's still in fourth though. Is he going to get past? Oh no, he's not. He probably shouldn't have slowed down so much to let Moyland go. He probably should have just tried to stay out ahead of Aladifa. The other flags are waving. I'm not sure why that is. It's like the Ferrari's come back around and into the pits again, even though it's already out. What is the Ferrari doing? That Ferrari is out, yet it's still going around the track. Be careful, guys, because there is a Ferrari just doing what he wants. Host is on job. Careful, Moyland, careful. Really be careful. This AI car is just going round and round and round and won't retire. I don't know what's going on with that AI car. I was on board with... Who is that battling with? Oh, it's Frenzy and Erez. The AI car finally got out of the way after a whole lap of going round in circles. So Erez is defending for his life to try and keep the Haas 5-6 alive. Jack, on the other hand, he's behind. Mate, this game's awful. This game is so bad. Like, Jack's tyres were fresh mediums that would have easily made it to the end. It pitted him for old mediums. It then pitted him the next lap for a set of hards. Like, what sense is that? There's no sense in that. On the positive side for Jack, he might be able to pit and go for a set of softs. So Johnny's left again. As Cherry's gone wide there. The Cherry lost out of place to Jack. He has got damage though. It could have caused that kerfuffle. Now Jack is up into 8th and chasing down Frenzy, who is literally making the attempt past Erez. Nothing at the moment. Erez is doing really well to make that car as wide as possible. Yeah, mate, the coding on this track in particular is awful. Like, it's some shocking AI decisions here. It's not been helped by the fact that Johnny can't even stay in a race at the moment. Like, he's struggling to keep his connection alive, and Jack's also struggling. He's glitching all over the place, Jack. We're going to stay on board with this battle because Jack's going to be approaching it very soon. So we'll see how patient Jack is. Frenzy's looking around the outside here, but not able to do so. Jack is right behind, along with a back marker. So the back marker is Johnny, I think. I think that's Johnny's car going past, which is not going to help particularly. Oh, Frenzy can make a sneaky move, and Erez shuts the door on him. Erez saw it coming, and he slammed the door on the Red Bull. As Jack sends it, goes straight up the inside and up into 7th. So there we go. Now Jack fighting off of Erez. He looks to the inside. He's always looking, Jack. Today he's one of the most impatient drivers I think I've ever seen. This race, he probably feels been robbed from him a little bit. He had so much pace in quali. So we're going to stay on board with Jack for a little while. Let's see what he does against Erez. Obviously we do know that Jack has got a lot of pace today. Erez, he's going to let him pass. Oh, come on, someone fight, man. Why don't no one fight? It's Monaco, for fuck's sake. You make the excitement for me. Erez back up into 6th. Sorry, Jack back up into 6th. And I'm bored because that was the only battle we had really on track. As a little bit of tail happiness from Erez is going to cause him to crash. No, Frenzy's out. Frenzy's out. And it's right on the straight as well. Please be careful going down the main straight. Please be careful down the main straight. So here we go. So lap 33, we're down to 11 drivers. You know why. I don't know why. I don't know why he ain't fighting Jack. Like, surely you'd fight any position. Like, personally I would. I'd fight them all. But everyone seemed to have let Jack pass, and like, I get it. No, I don't get it. I genuinely don't get it. Like, obviously Jack had a bit of a bad start, unfortunately, with the contact with Johnny. It's not your fault if you're a driver. I just defend against him. Don't let him pass. But hey ho, driving's driving. I'm not in this race. Carl is on the back of El Stefano. El Stefano on the grip of point. I would say points, but it's point. It's the chance of points here. If you can just hold on against Mr. Carl, who is out of the RS, by the way. El Stefano's healthy in the RS, so he can defend against this for at least 3 laps. Obviously, they've been overtaken, so they're on slightly different laps than the race leader. Even the gap between Gustav and Moylan is massive at the moment, as Carl's looking to go around the outside of chicane. It was never going to work there, but nice attempt to look this time though. Carl's probably best option is just to save a bit of the RS for a little bit and just try and see if he can make the move somewhere, because other than waiting for a mistake, that's the only thing you kind of do is try to force it up the hill. Now it's very, very tight. Have a little mouthful of drink. there we go. So on board with the battle for the last remaining point position and the wooden spoon of 11th place. So who's going to get the wooden spoon? Who's going to get the remaining points as they go side by side? And El Stefano's going to hold on to that. Lovely bit of manoeuvring from the Alfa Romeo as Carl again looking to try and get past any way he can. El Stefano's doing very well. Has wasted a lot of ERS there. And I think Jack is about to start his final lap as he's right behind these two. So here we go now. El Stefano just got to hold on for potentially one more lap. Oh, it's Moylan into the pits. It's Moylan that was coming around that corner. So Moylan's pitting for a set of softs. Moylan's going fastest lap and he's got the space to do so. He has got Jack just behind. So will Jack do the same? Oh, penalty there for Gustav. Johnny's left again. Jack's staying out. So Jack will jump Moylan, but Moylan obviously has lapped him. So there's no threat there. So there we go. So battle here as now finally Gustav will start his final lap as he crosses the line. Final lap for Gustav. Yellow flags are waving as Carl's got damage. Wing damage there for Carl. And that's essentially going to lose that place to him. Chubb has left, I think. Oh, penalty there for cutting the corner there for Carl. It's just because of the damage, I think. But there we go. So it's been a great race for Gustav. He hasn't really put a foot wrong. Made the most of Jack getting involved in that turn 1 incident. And he just stayed out ahead and just dominated the whole race. Johnny's rejoined, but again, Johnny can cross the line as an AI. I think you'll be alright. Moylan, on the other hand, is going the fastest lap. So he has gone past Jack because Jack's had to probably let him past again. Probably going to kill Jack to do so. But here we go. Moylan now tries to start his flyer and see if he can take the extra point away from Jack. Gustav, on the other hand, is coming round the final chicane for the final time in Monaco, and brilliant drive from him takes the checkered flag and the race win. Great for McLaren, but we've got a little while to go before the rest of the pack finish. Eres has come in 7th, Cherry in 8th, so them two were already classified there. I think someone's pitting. It's like it was Johnny for some reason decided to pit, and it means that Avi's jumped him. Or has it? Why has it done that? No, Johnny's come out ahead somehow. Johnny's just about kept his position there. That's ridiculous. That nearly cost Johnny 4th place. These AIs are broken. Yeah, he is. He's AI. He's AI and went into the pits. This game's broken. This game's actually broken. Moylan's going to cross the line. Going to get fastest lap of the race. Yes, he can. 1:11.1. And Scotty will come across in 3rd to finish this race. A quite chaotic Monaco Grand Prix is now over. Yeah, do you know what? This race has been a bit of a strange one in regards to connections. Jack driver of the day. I'm not going to give it to Jack. I'm probably going to. We'll go into it later on. Yep, brilliant for McLaren. Maximum points they could have got. Fastest lap and 1st and 2nd, making the most of the turn 1 incident. But yeah, like today, do you know, it's just frustrating when you're seeing drivers getting kicked. I know Johnny has had a bit of an internet problem for the past few weeks. I've been saying it constantly. But when he pits and AI does something stupid like pitting, Johnny could have lost 4th place there because he's AI. It's only because Avi had penalties. It's the only reason why Johnny kept his 4th. That's literally it. Johnny getting the fastest lap of the race for 3:08. Sorry, Moylan, you lost, mate. Lost the fastest lap of the race. That kind of shit. fastest lap of the race of 3 minutes 8 seconds. Like, and I just see that Jake pointed it out. But yeah, like, it just shows you how broken this game is. Then when you get Jack, obviously Jack, connection wise, I don't think he's known for losing connection. I think it's happened a few times, but it's quite rare. But when he's pitted, his AI is pitted. When he's on fresh mediums, pitted for old mediums. Then the next lap pitted for hards. Like, what's the need? Why is Johnny's car pitting on the last lap of the race on the last corner? Makes no sense. But here we go. Anyway, good stuff is first. Moylan is second. Scotty third. Johnny fourth. Avi fifth. Jack sixth. Erez in 7th, 8th is Cherry, 9th is Aldifa, 10th El Stefano, and Carl in 11th. So there we go. That is the end of the RPR race. Jack was lagging. Yeah, Jack was lagging a lot today. I did see it a few times on board of him that his car was glitching all over the place. So I wasn't too sure what was happening there with Jack. Maybe it was just a bad day for his connection or something else. I don't know. But yeah, I did see his connection a bit shocking. So you can't really put anyone to blame for it, obviously, because yeah, if he gets kicked, he gets kicked. But it's just a shame that the AIs do what they want and just do stupid things. But hey ho, that's racing. So yeah, so we'll jump and have a look quickly at the next race. The next race will be the Belgium Grand Prix on. Wait, what? That's the wrong track. Yeah, sorry, wrong date. It'll be the Belgian Grand Prix. That will be next Monday, Bank Holiday Monday on the 1st. Do tune in for that. If you want to see more from me, I am live again tomorrow and Wednesday for the DXT FIFA Chairman League round 16. So nearly coming into the season. Only 3 games left now. So it'll be over the 3 weeks left really. And obviously the Cup Final and Semi-Cup Final that will be coming up soon. And then more F1 stuff. If you want to watch more F1, tune in to Rob Sim Racer for TTFL Tier 1 at 8:30 on his Twitch channel. For Tier 2, check out DXT Moyland or Moyland. And then on to RPR, where you're going to see more of Rob. And the GP2, again, we're around here in Monaco. In TTFL, we are at Singapore. You won't see me because I won't be about. On Saturday, I will be back live doing my POV for F2. If you want to watch that live, check out Nevo Gaming. We'll be streaming that live, and we are. Where are we at on that one? Don't even know. Don't even know where we are at my own league. We'll have a look. See. We'll have a little look. See. Where's attendance? There it is. Oh, Monaco. How about that? Monaco again for Saturday. So yeah, so do tune in if you want to watch any of that. If not, you want to stick to RPR, come back to me on Monday and we'll be here with Spa. But thank you very much for watching. Thank you to Cherry, Rob, Moyland, Jake as well. I'm ill this Saturday. I bet you are. Yeah, so Jake, thank you Jake, thank you Cherry, Rob, Moyland, Mrs. Carl, Speedy, and who else? I think that's probably it. And Nevo as well was chatting earlier, and all you guys watching. And Cherry, I think if I missed your name, I'm sorry, I apologise if I missed you, Cherry. But yeah, thank you to everyone watching. I've been DXT Hobo. I'll see you next week. Good night.